Welcome back. You're tuned in to Bazaar Morning Call. This is the time where we tell you all the stocks that should be on your radar this Tuesday morning. Our entire research team is standing by with CNBC-TV18's top 10 list of stocks for the day. And first up, let me invite Surbhi. She's going to tell us about 5-star business finance and Fusion Microfinance. Why you should be watching these two. Surbhi?
Thanks for that. Let's start with 5-star finance. The company manages growth and margin improvement on lower interest costs, but OPEX and higher provisioning, that keeps the profit in check. The loan book is up nearly 8% on a sequential basis. The net interest income is up 10% at 301 crores. The OPEX is up 12.5% at 100 crores. The losses and provisions that have come in at 8.5 crores versus negative 4 crores in the previous quarter, and the PAT is up nearly 3%. So we'll go with a red on this one. Next is Fusion Microfinance. Now, Fusion manages good growth, and that helps contain some concerns on the rising NPA and the expected credit losses. The AUM is up 9% sequentially at 8,000 odd crores. The NII is up 31%. The PAT is up 27%. The net interest margins that have come in at 10.2% versus 9.4% in the previous quarter. The gross NPA has come in at 3.83%, and the expected credit losses have come in at 285 crores versus 244 crores in the previous quarter.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Surbhi. Well, let's hop across to Ekta. She's standing by to tell us some more stocks and the news. Morning, Ekta.
Hi, thanks for that. Well, yes, I'll start with Lupin, which is in focus because their subsidiary in Brazil has signed an agreement to acquire 9 medicines from an arm of Bosch Health companies. We don't know what they're spending on it, but just to put it into perspective, Lupin's market share is around 4% in Brazil as of FY22. It's a part of their growth markets, which is 11% of their total sales. And the entire section of growth markets was up around 27% in Q2. So that particular section of markets is doing well for Lupin. Lumax and separately, Antique has also upgraded the stock to buy from hold. So maybe that would add in terms of momentum. Lumax, there's a board meet on the 7th of December to consider and approve a proposal for setting up the company's new manufacturing unit in Pune. So that stock would be in focus. NBCC has won 2 orders worth around 271.6 crores. I expect all of these stocks to see some green today.
All right, Ekta, thanks very much for that. More stocks with news flow. Vivek is standing by with that list. Vivek, hi, morning.
Well, good morning. First on my radar is the NTTV. The transition process of the company to the Adani Group has become smoother. Now, NTTV promoter has agreed to issue almost 99.5% of its total equity to an Adani Group subsidiary. So, expect some positive on that stock as well. Now, AME Organics, yesterday the stock was buzzing. There was, the company had declared to the exchanges that it had received a multi-million-dollar multi-year deal. And along with that, some fund action as well in yesterday's trading session. Norges Bank bought almost 10.9 lakh shares, and we also saw ValueQuest Investment Advisors pick up another 1.8 lakh shares in that particular counter. Also keep an eye out for BSE. The wait as far as the appointment of an MD and CEO has come to an end. The SEBI has gone ahead and approved Sundararaman Ramamurthy as the new MD and CEO of BSE. Remember, this particular position has been vacant since July 2020. And according to his LinkedIn profile, currently works at the Chief Operating Officer of the Indian arm of Bank of America and has earlier been associated with NSE. So some development, some clarity as far as BSE head is concerned as well.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Yesterday, all the tire stocks were higher. JK Tires, Seat, Apollo Tires. Is it on account of the fact that rubber prices have seen a sharp fall? Manisha is joining us, and she's going to give us the latest on rubber prices and the trend. Manisha?
Thank you so much for that. Well, absolutely. The rubber prices have been on a declining trend, and we are trading at a 2-year lows for a second straight day in the global markets here. There have been concerns on global recession, supply chain issues, China COVID restrictions, and then you have more news now coming in as Toyota also downgrades Japan production forecast for the year FY23 there. And this is not the first company or the first country we are hearing that. We have seen these kind of downgrades come in Europe and China earlier as well. Also, when you look at the global annual production of rubber, that in this year is expected to go up by 4%, while the annual demand is expected to gain up by 1.9%. So everywhere that you look, the numbers are slightly on the weaker side, even as we've seen the demand increase, even as the production and demand for replacement and new tires has been increasing, the overall trend still is slow.
Anisha, thanks a lot for that. Well, here's a quick recap of all the stocks we just covered for you. Stocks with positive news flow include Fusion Microfinance, Lupin, NBCC, Lupin, you have BSE, Ami Organics, NDTV, Apollo Tyres, and JK Tyres. Well, just one lone stock with negative news flow. That's 5.